Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're taking a really specific look, focusing in on the teachings of Beit Yisrael International.
Right, and particularly through the lens of the very insightful Akedah frame notes.
Exactly. Our mission really is to see how these sources view Yitzhak, Isaac, and the Akedah, the binding.
And it's not just about a test of faith.
No, not at all. It's presented as the deepest mystery of redemption, like a pattern for the Mashiach's own mission.
It starts right away with a kind of radical reframing.
Yeah, Yitzchak isn't just Abraham's son here. He's positioned as the intercessor, the main one.
That's the core teaching. The Yisrael International explains he's the channel, the one making the covenant truly eternal.
The Melitz Yasher.
The Melitz Yasher, yeah. The righteous intercessor or advocate for Israel, bridging that gap, really.
And there's that incredible image from the vision of the sages about the heavenly court.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
When judgment is called for against Israel.
A really tough moment.
A very tough moment. Yitzhak steps in. And he says, well, the line is just unforgettable.
Are they my children and not yours?
Right. If you want to judge them, let half be on me and half on you. It's quite something.
It really is.
And the Akedah frame notes, they explain the cosmic weight of this. It's not just a plea.
No.
It's an act that fundamentally transforms Gevurah, that divine strength or judgment.
Into compassion.
Into pure compassion. It redirects the flow, you could say. His strength becomes this vessel for mercy.
And that connects forward.
Yes, these teachings see that very strength that transformed Gevurah awakening again later.
Yeah.
Specifically in the soul of Mashiach ben Yosef.
Okay, so that's his role as this cosmic intercessor. But then there's the Akedah itself, Mount Moriah.
Right.
And here's where it gets, well, really fascinating. The sources insist it's not passive sacrifice.
Not at all. It's Mesiras Nefesh.
Active surrender. Conscious.
Precisely. Yitzchak is completely active in this. He even tells Abraham, bind my hands and feet so I don't tremble. He's directing things.
So he's participating fully.
Fully. The Akedah frame notes call it a covenant of two souls ascending together. It's a shared act, a unified purpose, not something just done to him.
He chose it.
He chose it. And that willingness, that suffering.
It mirrors Mashiach.
Directly. Beit Yisrael International draws that line clearly. Mashiach, who they sometimes call Ephraim, my righteous one, suffers for Israel's wrongs in the same way. Yitzchak facing the fire prefigures that.
Wow. Okay, but then there's the disappearance after the Akedah.
Ah, yes. The text says Abraham returned to his men.
But Yitzchak isn't mentioned. He's just gone.
He is. So where did he go? The Midrash, the Zohar, they teach his soul actually ascended.
Ascended where?
To the higher realms. Some say Gan Eden, the Garden of Eden. He tasted death, spiritually perhaps, and then returned to life.
Returned to life. That's huge.
It's immense. And this is what the sources call the first Tekiyat Hametim.
The first resurrection of the dead.
Exactly. In that moment, life overcame the knife, the potential death.
Mm-hmm.
And the possibility of resurrection itself was sort of sown into creation.
So that's the seed.
That's the seed. And it explains the focus on the third day in the story.
Why the third day?
It symbolizes this spiritual resurrection, Yitzchak's return. It opened the gates, you might say, to eternal life, drawing power from that very return.
Okay, so bringing this down to us, to the listener, what's the application?
Well, the teachings, drawing on figures like the Baal Shem Tov and the Tanya,
right?
They say every soul has its own Akedah to live through.
Meaning
we have to bind our own animal soul, our ego, our base desires on the altar of divine will. That's our personal Mesiras Nefesh.
Our active surrender.
Our active surrender. It's an internal process for everyone.
And that final thought from the Akedah frame notes.
It's quite provocative. It suggests Yitzchak's silence during the binding. That silence itself became this powerful eternal cry, the cry of redemption.
He went into the fire.
He went into the fire, faced it all, and came back carrying the secret of resurrection within him.
So we really encourage you to think about that power, the power of Mesiras Nefesh, of active devotion, how that spark, that Yitzchak spark, might rekindle the eternal fire within your own life, transforming judgment into mercy.